Hey guys, Hightone Hound here. So my venture today, the Minelab 440 right behind me, it's a Vanquish 440, takes me to the woods at an old foundation. So this area was established in the early 1800s. There was a giant resort out here. This is like one of the outcrop buildings. Way up on the mountain is a resort. I tried to get to a spot. You can see I'm sweating profusely. It takes a little bit to hike up here. 1800s, the very first steam railroad ran up through right behind me. There's a trail right behind me. That's the old rail trail. And it was a resort for essentially rich people in the 1800s. Shortly after the resort closed down, it turned into a tuberculosis hospital and center. And a lot of people perished. A lot of mysterious fires occurred on this mountain, everything. So honestly, people believe it's haunted. I don't. I'm gonna see what this particular foundation brings me. I've always wanted to get here. So hopefully I find something, and I'll see you on the first one. Bye. All right, so I'm not going to say it was the easiest to dig in this area. I found a couple hand-forged nails and everything, but this one's cool. I just dug this. This is a foundation spike. This is hand-forged, and this is I'm literally on top of a foundation. I mean, this is cool. I keep finding spikes like this. This is not a railroad spike. Look at this. Look at the craftsmanship. You can see where it's just hand cut all the way across. I mean, it's heavy. It's a weighty piece of whatever it is. Iron, I would presume. It didn't come up as iron. It came up as a 31 hit. But I mean, check that out. That's awesome, right? So cool. I'm gonna dig around a little bit more and then take off, because I've been here about an hour and a half, and I've been hiking about 2 miles, 3 miles easily in here. But that is awesome. That's gotta be at least 200 years old. So cool. See you. All right, so laying pretty much next to the other hole, I still have the hole buried because I was still checking it, is right here. This came up as a 15 hit, so lower iron. I don't know why the other one came up as 31. I don't know what's in it, but this is cool too. This is a hand-forged nut and bolt. Again, there was a resort on here in the 1800s. Where I am right now is probably one of the old trail lines, like I'm going to show you. So you can see where it's all flattened out and everything. This is probably one of the old railroad lines. So it wouldn't surprise me for this to be right here like this. So this is cool. I found a lot of heavy artifacts. Nothing super cool, but I mean, this is probably potentially 200 years old. So I mean, that's legitimately awesome in itself. So on to the next, guys. All right, so remember a second ago I said this looks like it was the old railroad track. Not track, but route. To the resort, because like you can see it drops down slightly, so I'm on the foundation portion of it. But look in this, see right here, just dug it. That is a railroad spike, and that is super cool. It's bent, obviously. It was down, like you can see how far down that plug is. Look at that plug. So that's probably potentially 200 years old. Again, America's very first hydro-powered railroad was in this very location. So that is super cool. Super cool. You know, I'm kicking myself because back in 2017, I was running up here and I fell really bad. I needed stitches. I cut both my knees open. I hit my head. I was bloody from like head to toe. And when I fell, I came across a railroad spike similar to this, and I tossed it in the woods because I was upset, not realizing that it's probably about 200 years old. Obviously, years later, yeah, here I am finding another. So cool. Awesome. I'm like the king of these. This is the third one I found in weeks that's over 150 years old. So right on to the next. All right, so I've gone 5 more feet and I dug it, and right here you can just see it. I'm getting the first look. Oh, no way. Again, show me where there would be a railroad in the middle of these woods. There's the trail where you run up. That's where I would run. But look, it is all wood, right? So there. Super cool. I'm finding like more iron stuff today, but that's cool. I mean, 200-year-old railroad spikes. How do you argue with this stuff? I mean, this is a piece of history right here. All right, I will talk to you guys later. All right, so right where I just found those railroad spikes is right up here. You can see where these 2 trees are. It's like right here along this line. But look, see, old foundation. Put there a very long time ago. Here's some hikers, and I will go. So see you. All right, these are today's finds. 200-year-old railroad spikes. The I guess it's just like a hand-forged building pin. this goes with it. So this actually attaches to the bottom. I'm not sure what this is, but it's definitely iron, and then 2 hand-forged nails. So relic finds today, no coins, no nothing like that, but this is proof that a 200-year-old railroad existed up on a mountain where you would never even guess there was one. So see you. All right, so I thought I'd maybe find some old coins out here in the woods. Sorry, I took my hat off. It's starting to get really sweaty. I'm soaked. I'm just soaked from sweat. But thought I found some more coins, but relics will do. A couple 200-year-old railroad spikes. That's older than what I found at the other park. I keep finding railroad spikes. I'm like the king of this, but I'm going to let you know where my location is. I'm in Reading, Pennsylvania. So if you've ever played Monopoly, you've seen the Reading Railroad on the Monopoly. Most people call it Reading. It's Reading, and because it's famous for trains around here. So to find these old railroad spikes is ridiculously cool. You know, and I'm not going to stop. So that's awesome. So I've got about now 4 or 5 to my collection that are well over 150 years old. Got some schmutz right here. I'm dirty. I'm dirty from head to toe. But so a little rocky. A lot of the ground was iron covered, so I would get a false hit for metal. I was getting different tone numbers and everything, but a lot of times I don't pay attention to the numbers. I just want to know if what I find, if it comes up on a certain number, I'll know what I'm about to dig up, even though it doesn't matter because I dig every tone. So cool. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, not describing, subscribing. That's my job to describe. It appears that, you know, that broken bolt and the nut were actually the same piece, probably broken in half over time and then scattered about those two holes. So cool. Anyway, thank you for subscribing. If you do like what you see, subscribe down below for me, and I'll try and post some more cool videos throughout the rest of the year here. I want to get out magnet fish, so that may be another video coming up. All right, guys, high tone hound, take care. Good luck out there.